Greetings, intrepid explorers of history. I'm Sir Historious, and today we embark on a journey into the most devastating conflict the world has ever known, World War II. This was no mere war. It was a global storm that reshaped nations, ideologies, and the very fabric of human history. Let me ask you, if you could witness any moment from World War II, without the danger, of course, which moment would you choose? The D-Day landing, the liberation of Paris? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's dive into this epic story. The story of World War II begins with the ashes of World War I. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, was intended to ensure peace, but it left Germany humiliated and economically crippled. Into the turmoil stepped Adolf Hitler and his Nazi party, who promised to restore German pride and power. By the 1930s, the seeds of war were sown as totalitarian regimes rose in Germany, Italy under Benito Mussolini, and Japan under militarist leaders. On September 1st, 1939, Germany invaded Poland, sparking the conflict. Britain and France declared war on Germany, but the early months were marked by a period of calm called the Phony War. That calm ended in 1940 as Germany unleashed its blitzkrieg strategy, quickly conquering much of Europe. France fell and Britain stood alone, braving relentless air raids during the Battle of Britain. Imagine the courage of Londoners enduring nightly bombings during the Blitz. How do you think you'd fare under such conditions? Let me know in the comments. In the East, Japan had already invaded China in 1937, and by 1941 it sought to expand further. On December 7th, 1941, Japan attacked Pearl Harbor, bringing the United States into the war overnight. A global conflict became truly universal. The war's turning points came in the early 1940s in the Pacific. The Battle of Midway in 1942 marked a decisive victory for the Allies, halting Japanese expansion in Europe. The brutal Battle of Stalingrad, 1942 to 1943, stopped the Nazis' advance into the Soviet Union. These victories came at enormous costs, with millions of lives that were lost. Then came D-Day, June 6, 1944. The Allies launched the largest amphibious invasion in history, landing on the beaches of Normandy to liberate Western Europe. Imagine the bravery of soldiers storming the beaches under heavy fire. The success of this operation marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. By May 8th, 1945, the war in Europe ended with Germany's surrender, but in the Pacific, the fighting continued. The atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945 forced Japan to surrender, ending the war on September 2nd, 1945. What are your thoughts on the use of atomic bombs? Was it a necessary decision to end the war, or a step too far? Share your views respectfully below. World War II left the world in ruins. Over 70 million people died, including civilians, soldiers, and victims of the Holocaust, a genocide that remains a stark reminder of humanity's capacity for evil. Yet the war also gave rise to new hopes: the founding of the United Nations, the Marshall Plan to rebuild Europe, and the start of a long, complex peace. The lessons of World War II resonate to this day. It was a war of immense tragedy and heroism, of unimaginable destruction and remarkable resilience. Before we part, here's a question to ponder. How do you think World War II continues to shape our world today? Thank you for joining me, Sir Historious, on this journey through one of history's most pivotal events. If you enjoyed this explanation, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more incredible stories, and share your thoughts below. Until next time, my curious companions, may we always remember the past to build a better future.